I don't know, this is getting too bleak even for me. Hello, welcome back to P-Storm. I am Pluvius Lilon, and today we're playing Danganronpa Ved Thread. And when we last left off, Kokichi kidnapped Gonta, and then we used the electro hammers to bust into the Exisol hangar where he's being kept, and then somebody's dead, but even the Monokuma file doesn't say who. So now, we're gonna solve that mystery. I guess we'll start by examining the hydraulic press. The hydraulic press is down, and there's blood in the area. The hydraulic press is controlled by these buttons. If we use this to lift up the hydraulic press, we should be able to check the body. I really don't want to do that, though. These controls move the hydraulic press. It can go up, down, and stop. I should be able to use the up button to raise the press and check the body. I don't want to see a crushed body no matter who it is, but I have to do it. I have to know. I made up my mind, took a breath, and pressed the button. Huh? It's not moving? I pressed the button a few more times, but the press still wouldn't move. Strange. It moved when I pressed it last time. After looking around the press, I found the power cord is cut. I see. There's no power, so the hydraulic press won't move. This can't be a coincidence. The power cord was cut on purpose. This must be the work of the culprit. In that case, we won't be able to check the body. I'm honestly a little relieved, but I shouldn't say that out loud. I should take another look at the controls. There must be some clue here. In addition to the control buttons, there's an emergency stop button. The press would have been stopped instantly if you used this. Well, if the culprit were planning this murder, they'd have no use for it. What concerns me more is the safety function. That's right. This hydraulic press should have had a safety function. If the infrared sensor detects a living thing, the press stops automatically. Well, it didn't stop when Kibo tried before. If the sensor detected a person, the safety should have stopped the press automatically. Stop automatically, huh? What if Kaito put his own jacket in there with a bunch of pink sauce bottles, and then he hid somewhere so that when the class trial starts, they don't know that he's really alive? What's this? A bloodstain? There's a faint trail of blood leading to the press, a swipe pattern, as if dragged. It looks as if it's coming from the bathroom. The bloodstain suggests something was dragged from the bathroom to the press. Yeah, pink sauce. This looks like a car wash. I imagine it's for cleaning the Exisols. It doesn't look like it's been used in a while. I don't see any clues. What? I don't want to talk to you right now, okay? The way you are now, you might start accusing people because you can't believe Kaito's death. No, that's not... I don't want to hear your excuses or anything else. Just don't talk to me. If you keep bugging me, I'll give you afro hair with my magic. She's awfully stubborn. Is she that suspicious of everything now? Or is there a reason she doesn't want to talk to anyone? The Monokuma file this time barely has any information in it at all. Yeah, it won't be of much use to us. It's so useless, he probably shouldn't have even gone out of his way to give it to us. It's fine, it's fine. A mascot's appearance at a murder scene brings a sense of relief and peace of mind. Ah, he popped out. What an attention hog. Of course I want attention. I'm the mascot, for crying out loud. And yet, I've appeared fewer times than that plain Jane Samuki over there. It'd be false advertising if I didn't appear as often as I can, you know? Advertising? What advertising? Ignore it. Let's just focus on the investigation. Yeah. Okay, let's see what else. Okay, we've examined the bathroom. The opera... let's see. Yeah, we've examined... Oh, no, we haven't examined the bathroom. This is the bathroom. Now that I think about it... No, I'm locked up in this bathroom, but Kokichi's just outside the door. This is the place where Kaito was imprisoned. Kaito might have left some kind of clue here. Like a fat, bloody shit. No, he didn't leave anything. He might not be dead. Anyway, I should investigate inside. A bloodstain. A puddle of blood in the center of the room, and a swipe pattern from there to the door. What could this mean? Bloodstain in the bathroom. There are arrows on the floor to the bathroom. 3 in total, and blood on all of them. What is this? What happened here? You know, okay. I think I got it. The hydraulic press only detects living things. A corpse is not a living thing, so I think the culprit killed the victim with the arrows and then put their body in the hydraulic press. And that explains the blood trail, too. Why 3 arrows, though? A crossbow. This is... one of the crossbows from Maki's lab. Why is this here? Oh, there's the pink sauce. There's a small bottle in the corner of the bathroom. It's empty. I feel like I've seen this before. The label has blood all over it. I can't read it completely. All I can see is the word sauce. And if it's pink, and if it's sauce, this bottle must be pink sauce. I don't know who brought this here, but it definitely has something to do with the case. It's still so weird that you can't examine the turlet. Okay, what else is there to investigate? The black case? This case! Oh, what's that black case over there? As if backing away from the conversation, Kaito headed to the far shelf. What's in it? Some kind of weapon? This is the case from before, right? Oh my god, what else is the window? The wall? The sweat from my balls? A small window for ventilation. This is the same window from before. It's a small window, and it doesn't open all the way. No one will be able to fit through here. I suppose if someone could fit through, Kaito would have escaped by now. Perhaps it's too small for a person, but an object could fit through. They shoved Miu's body through the window. Alright, I finished investigating the bathroom. There are more clues than I thought there'd be, and one is particularly concerning. Why is this crossbow from Maki's lab in here? And the 3 bloody arrows. Those arrows are definitely for the crossbow, but why are all three bloodied? It's like, why did Kurt Cobain put 3 shells in a shotgun? And that bottle of poison, what could it have been used for? There's still so much I don't know. This case looks like it's going to be tricky. There's an exisal in the middle of the hangar. The hatch is open as well. The cockpit is exposed. So this is how it looks like on the inside, huh? It's small, but big enough for one person. Huh? The hatch is open? How strange. Only the monocubs can turn off the electric lock and open the hatch. Only the monocubs can open the hatch? Normally the monocubs are the only ones who can pilot the exisals. Normally being the key word. But because of that electrohammer thingy, the electronic lock is all screwed up. Have you mentioned this to anyone else? Nope, no one's asked me about it either. Even if I had been asked, it would have been irrelevant information to you anyway. An electronic lock on the hatch that only the monocubs can disable, which must be why only the monocubs can control the exisals. But if you could disable the lock, you could control the exisal. It's a panel that controls the alarm system and electric barrier. I don't see any reason to turn them back on, though. The red exisal is completely still. Shuichi, it's dangerous there. If you go near that thing, you might get torn apart. No, it shouldn't move anymore. Not without the monocubs or Kokichi. Yeah, so it's just a pile of scrap then. Jeez, don't scare me like that. Maybe I should just tear this hunk of junk apart with my magic. But I suppose that if Kokichi was alive, he could move it at any time by remote. Why didn't you say so sooner? That is, if Kokichi is alive. But that remote control Kokichi has for the exisals, what is it exactly? Does he have that because he's the mastermind? Let's see. What else? Okay, the hydraulic press. Oh, the painting machine. Looks like a machine used to paint exisals. Kind of smells like paint thinner. It looks the same as before. Probably not related to the case. What else is there to investigate? Shit, man. There isn't enough info in this Monokuma file. We don't know the cause or the time of death. The culprit is probably Kokichi, but I'm worried about the class trial. I mean, what else is there to examine? Yeah, I genuinely have no idea what else needs to be examined. No, I already... Do I gotta examine the exisals again? Okay, I have examined everything I possibly can twice. What else is there? There's still things to investigate here. What things? Press operation panel. No, I examined that. Dog, am I really gonna have to look up a walkthrough for the fucking investigation? I genuinely do not know what else there even is to examine in here. Alright, fuck it. Okay, and the walkthrough doesn't detail the investigations at all. Excellent. Alright. Fuck it. Let's see. I'm gonna see if Google can help me out. Danganronpa V3 Chapter 6 Investigation Exisal Hangar. What the fuck am I missing? Oh wait, no, this is Chapter 5. Here we go. First result, Reddit. Can't get out of hangar during the Chapter 5 investigation. Edit, solved. Gee, thanks. Alright, here's strategy wiki. Okay, the case begins as Monokuma hands out the Monokuma file, but all it says is that the victim was crushed by the hydraulic press and is unidentifiable. Examine the hydraulic press, the bit of clothing within it. What? I must have ran the fucking reticle over that 20,000 times. Holy shit. There's a sleeve sticking out of the press. It's definitely Kaito's coat sleeve. In that case, the victim must be... No. That hasn't been determined yet. I need to investigate further. It looks like the left sleeve sticking out of the hydraulic press. Only the sleeve is sticking out. No part of the victim's body is visible. Are they crushed completely, so that only the sleeve remains? What's this? The sleeve has a single small hole in it. From the arrow. A hole in the sleeve. What could this be? I suppose that's about all the information I can deduce from the hydraulic press. I can't check the body, so I don't have many clues to work with. I'll have to find some more clues elsewhere. That's about all I can investigate here in the hangar. There's still questions. The truth is still far out of reach. I still can't deduce who the victim is. I need more clues. I should investigate other areas. I should start with the areas around the hangar. The alarm system's off. It must still be affected by the electro bomb. I should investigate this place thoroughly. There must be some clues around here. Whew. I think I'm starting to feel a little better now. I'm sorry for worrying you, Shuichi. I was a bit worried. I'm glad you're feeling better. There was something I needed to ask Kibo. Hey Kibo, before we went into the hangar this morning, you said... So I went to the hangar last night and tried to talk to him. You tried to talk with him on your own? I'm sorry. I thought it would be preferable for him to release Kaito peacefully. How did it go? It went about as well as I expected. There was no response at all. But I did witness a few things. Such as the fitness. You said that you witnessed a few things. What exactly did you see? Ah, yes. Since we were in a hurry, I only told you about the Exisal returning to the hangar. Yes, you said the Exisals could pass through the alarm system and barrier to the hangar. I never imagined something like this would happen, so I didn't mention it before. But before I saw the Exisal, I saw someone heading toward the hangar. You saw someone? I saw Himiko. I was in my lab, trying to think of what I should write to convince Kokichi. That's when I saw her walking toward the hangar, clutching something in her hands. I think it was a black bag. A black bag? At the time, I assumed she was going there to examine things or plead with Kokichi. And since she came back later, I didn't think much of it. But, after seeing her reaction this morning, I started to get a little suspicious.
What? What did you see?
When she was acting like she had something to hide. It's not that I want to suspect her.
True, it is suspicious. You said you saw her come back as well. Was she holding the bag at the time?
Now that I think about it, she didn't.
So she had it coming in, but not leaving. It has to be. That black bag Himiko was carrying was...
By the way, this is a little off topic, Shuichi, but...
Huh? What is it?
The reason I wasn't feeling well may have been due to the electro bomb. But it was because of the electromagnetic particles, not because I'm a robot. So what I experienced was akin to an allergic reaction such as hay fever. So it could have affected a human the same way. Being a robot had nothing to do with it.
Right. That must be it.
So that thing Himiko said was bothering
him. He really is a bit too sensitive. This is the bathroom window. This is the hangar's only window, and it's not possible to fit through. That means the only way to get into this hangar is through the shutter. The exisal isn't showing any signs of moving. If Kokichi is alive, he can use his remote control to move them as he pleases. But that remote control Kokichi has for the exisals, what is it exactly? Does he have that because he's the mastermind? There's an electro hammer here, but why? And it's out of power. It must have been used. But used for what? But be careful, the electro hammer runs out of battery pretty quickly. So if you use it against an exisal, it'll run out of juice with just one shot, got it? If the electro hammer's power is expended, it requires 24 hours to recharge. We know that for certain. I remember the sight I saw yesterday. Exisals protecting Monokuma for some reason. Kokichi said he was the mastermind. Kokichi said he was the mastermind. The exisals should not have been around. The exisals should have been around him. So why are they still protecting Monokuma? And 4 of them too. I suppose I was so caught up thinking about Kokichi I ignored Monokuma. Pay attention. Listen up. Take heed, I say. Monokuma? It's just, I noticed that you came this way last night, Shuichi. Huh? You were acting all sneaky, weren't you? Like a teenage boy trying to creep into the adult movie section at the video store. But you didn't need to sneak around, because the exisals wouldn't have attacked you. What are you saying? I was trying to sneak around, but I was worried that... But I'm dummy thick, and I was worried that the clap in my ass cheeks would alert the exisals. Because everyone's coming to rent adult movies, so in a way, everyone going there is the same... No, not that. I meant about the exisals not attacking us. Oh, at the time, the exisals were on autopilot and directed to observe only me. Their movements are more limited now that the monocubs aren't around to pilot them.
Autopilot? You mean the remote control that Kokichi has?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
So the Exisouls were being controlled by Kokichi's remote control, but they were focusing on Monokuma? Why are you telling me all this? This puts the person controlling you at a disadvantage.
But we're not talking about that. We're talking about this. Even if it puts someone at a disadvantage, the class trial must always be fair. The person who shared that info with me didn't seem interested in sharing it with you guys. So you share it instead. That way it'll be fair to all the participants.
So someone else besides me knows this. Why wouldn't they share the information?
Okay, that's all I can tell you. By the way, renting movies is so old school. It's more thrilling to illegally download them. It's like trying not to get caught by a big game hunter while holding your breath during sex.
This information about the Exisouls could be a clue to solving this case. I should remember this. Okay, I think yeah, I got about all I can. I've investigated thoroughly inside. I should check around the hangar now. Oh. I guess I went the wrong way. No, I didn't. What the hell? Okay, what's back here? What's back here? What is back here? Okay, set around the hangar, so I guess I should go back to where the hangar is. But okay, I've talked to Kibo, I've talked to, oh. This is the control panel that controls the electric barrier protecting the hangar. We hit it with an electro hammer, so it isn't operational right now. That's right. But what are these marks here? Looks as if it's been struck by something sharp. What could these be? Wait. How are they even able to damage this in the first place? Getting near the control panel should cause the alarm to go off. You have to turn off the alarm before you can even get close. How'd the person who did this get near the control panel? Okay, was that it? And once again I ask, what is left to investigate? The shutter door? The hangar's shutter. There's a security alarm here. You have to use the alarm remote to disable it to get near the shutter. If you come near the shutter without the remote, a loud alarm would go off around the entire academy. We had to use an electro bomb to disable the sensor and the alarm. That's how we got into the hangar. It's not exactly a bomb, though, even if it is called an electro bomb. It jams electronic signals by scattering particles that interfere with electromagnetic waves. For 2 hours, any and all electric devices within 50 yards will be completely disabled. It's perfect for any secret activities, too, since it doesn't leave any debris behind. This invention is extraordinary, but I only have 3 of them. So I need to use them carefully. You guys will have to settle for the electro hammers. Now that I think of it, there were 3 electro bombs total. One was stolen by Maki, but what of the other 2? That's about all I was concerned with in the hangar, but I still don't have enough clues. There have to be more. The other places that might yield some clues are Maki's lab and my lab, the crossbow in the bathroom, the bottle of poison. I need to investigate those leads. I should also investigate the 3 Exisouls that were protecting Monokuma. Why were they protecting him in the first place?
That might be related to the case as well. Okay, so Maki's lab. I think Maki's lab was on the 3rd floor and Shuichi's was on the 4th floor. I feel as though there are less weapons here than I remember. Alright, everyone's here. I hope you're all ready. Are those weapons? So you went to my lab yesterday to find weapons to use against Monokuma. It's because Kaito had them. As I suspected, there are 2 black bags here, identical to the one in the hangar. They're cases for the crossbows. The crossbows are inside, but disassembled. Looks as if they don't even fit in the case unless they're disassembled. But there are 2. When I was here with Kaito before, there were 3 of them. And I'm sure that Kaito didn't have a crossbow with him. In that case, the crossbow in the hangar must have come from here, which means someone must have brought it to the hangar from here. But it's fairly difficult to put together the crossbow. I don't believe you'd be able to do it unless Maki taught you. I'll think more about that later. For now, I need to investigate. I feel as though there are less weapons here than I remember. Alright, everyone's here. I hope you're all ready. Are those weapons? It's because Kaito had them. Fire! Look at all these guns. Even if they're all airsoft guns, it's a remarkable sight. Oh, okay. Right, and then I think Shuichi's lab was on the 4th floor. Or no, the 5th floor. That bottle of poison in the hangar, I need to confirm that it came from here. There are a bunch of bottles on top of the desk. Did someone take them out? These bottles say antidote. Antidotes, huh? I don't know. I didn't know these were here. According to the labels, each bottle is only 1 dose. Each one only works on a specific poison. Well, I suppose that makes sense. There are plenty of different kinds of poison, so that must be true for antidotes. There are several bottles of poison lined up here. I haven't seen any poison outside of this lab, so the small bottle of poison I found must have come from here. There's a little less liquid inside this bottle than the others. The label says Strike 9 poison. This poison takes some time to spread, but even a small amount of it can be lethal. I can't imagine that there's a smaller amount of this in this bottle for no reason. This must be a clue. Strike 9 poison and antidotes. That's disconcerting. None of these antidotes are for the Strike 9 poison. They're all for different poisons. What could that mean? Alright, I've investigated this room thoroughly. I didn't find any evidence to suggest Kaito isn't dead. On the contrary, there's plenty of evidence to suggest Kokichi isn't dead. Monokuma is still moving around, and the killing game hasn't ended. And Kaito's clothes were in the hydraulic press, which means the victim must be... No, it's too soon to think about that. If I investigate a little more, I'll find something. There's still time. I should head back to the hangar. Perhaps I missed something. I should check again. Oh yes, because being stuck in there for like 20 minutes wasn't enough.
Oh, Shuichi, can you come with me?
Is something wrong?
I found something strange in the bathroom. Please hurry.
He shouted quickly and ran to the bathroom. What are you talking about, Kibo? Kibo, what are you looking at?
Take a look at this.
These are Kokichi's clothes? It's soaked and wrinkled, but there's no doubt these are Kokichi's. Where'd you find this? I didn't see it when I was investigating the bathroom. And why are they soaked?
Well, the toilet seemed clogged, so I reached my hand down the drain and pulled out these clothes. It looks like they couldn't be flushed all the way.
Couldn't be flushed all the way? Why are these clothes in the toilet in the first place?
Because Kokichi is a piece of shit. Yes, it was very brave of me, and thanks to that, I managed to find an important clue. Now, Shuichi, please investigate as much as you want.
Yeah. Do you have, like, gloves or something that I can get? Can I, like... Clogging the toilet, huh? But this isn't the time to hesitate. Kokichi's clothes found in the bathroom. If they were found in the toilet, someone must have tried to flush them. But who would do that?
Is something the matter? Please investigate.
Okay. The ultimate detective can't stop here. This has to be an important clue. Alright. I made up my mind, grabbed Kokichi's soaked clothes, and spread them open. Huh? There's a small hole in the back. And another small hole in the sleeve.
This is about the same size as the one on Kaito's sleeve.
Three holes. Yeah. 3 holes to 3 arrows. So they were both definitely hit with the crossbow. I think one of them tried to kill the other. Yeah, the victim tried to kill the culprit, but then the culprit took the crossbow and, yeah, shot the victim. There are traces of blood around the holes, too. What does this mean? It could mean that he was attacked. In that case, there's a chance Kokichi was the one crushing the hydraulic press. Kibo, thank you. Thank you, this is a very important clue.
Oh, I'm happy I was able to help, but I must decline shaking that hand of yours.
Your hands aren't clean either, though. But if Kokichi was the one crushing the hydraulic press, where did Kaito go? Why not show himself? And why is this game still going, even though the mastermind is dead?
If this is awkward, Shuichi, I can leave and give you some privacy.
You're concerned about that? Kibo and I washed our hands in the sink and left the bathroom. Okay, Maki, why is it so easy for you to believe Kaito is dead? You and Kibo both look more refreshed now. Refreshing each other in the boys' bathroom. Even now you can't help yourselves, huh? This is all Himiko's imagination, but I don't even want to touch that right now. Hey, it's almost time for the class trial to start, right? Was no one able to find Kokichi? I wonder. I haven't heard from anyone. I wonder where he went off to. Did he disappear? He can't still be in the hangar. Or under there. Shuichi, do you think the one who died was Kokichi? Huh? I mean, your face says you want to think that. But I think that's just plain impossible. Kokichi's been manipulating us all from the start. I can't believe someone like that could be killed by Kaito. Now, of course, I didn't mean to compliment Kokichi or make fun of Kaito or anything. I know, you're probably right. Tsumugi has a good point. I still don't have enough clues to conclude that Kokichi died, but I'm certain that one of them must have. It's about that time. That's right. It's time for the class trial where hope and despair meet head-on. Please proceed to the Shrine of Judgment in the courtyard and head to the trial grounds. Everyone needs to be there, got it? Anyone who's absent will be swiftly and permanently punished. I wonder what kind of despair awaits you this time. Everyone needs to be there. That means Kokichi or Kaito, whoever's alive will be there. At the trial, we'll know who the victim is. Well, shit, let's find out then. I think the Shrine of Judgment is this way. It's that big birdcage looking thing. Yeah. This isn't everyone, right? Kaito and Kokichi aren't here.
I bet Kokichi's already there. As the mastermind of the killing game, he's waiting for us to arrive.
We don't know that yet. There's still a chance Kaito is alive.
Cut it out. Do you want to die?
Maki.
This is a battle between hope and despair. If I show any weakness like you are, then I know I'll lose to despair.
Lose to despair?
6 of us will participate, and 1 of us will die after this class trial. Then only 5 will be left. Only 5.
That's right. We're the only ones left.
But we can't lose to despair. Even if we have no future, we need to win. That is the whole point of this class trial. I will defeat Kokichi no matter what I have to sacrifice.
No matter what she has to sacrifice? Are you sure about that, Maki? Is this what you call hope? I know that we can't lose to despair, but something's wrong. Something doesn't feel right. I wonder what Kaito would say at a time like this. What would he say to us? If it was Kaito... well... We'll know more about that next episode. But if you enjoyed this video, then no further actions required on your part, and we'll see you at the trial.